Hey everybody, Candace here. So, couple lab things. We got the graphing lab data, the graphing data lab, straightened out. So it will open for you at 3 p.m. today on September 13th. Few things. Labs will open every Monday for you, and it will be open from Monday. The lab itself will open from Monday until the following Monday. It's due at 8 p.m. I'm reading the syllabus, don't mind me. Keep in mind, if you miss 3 labs, that is a failure in the course. You either get a Q in the course, if it's during the HQV period of time, or you get a failing grade in the course. So, just things to watch out for. Make sure you do not miss 3. You need to complete the pre-quiz in order to submit to the lab, and then you need to complete the lab in order to do the post-quiz. If you do not do these things, you get a 0 for each one of them, so keep that one in mind as well. Lab assignments must be handwritten, scanned, and submitted in a PDF format by Monday night at 8 p.m. When I say handwritten, it means fill out the answer sheet, do not rewrite the entire lab, but print the answer sheet, fill in your answers, and then scan it, either scan it on a scanner or take a picture of it. You guys have the links, the information for using your smart device as a scanner. There's a ton of scanner apps. Do not pay for any. They are free. You can upload from there. Make sure it is in a PDF format. If it's not in a PDF format, it is a 0. Like I said, labs are due by 8 p.m. on Mondays. Your name also needs to be handwritten on the labs. The reason why, if you're submitting more than one file, so if it's like page 1, page 2, page 3, and you're submitting them each as individual files, make sure you have your name written on all of them. The reason why is that our grading software currently is very, very wonky, and when I open things, I am basically opening the entire class, and I can't differentiate between Sally's and John's assignments if there's not a name on it, because it doesn't give me the file name or anything like that. The reason we have you put your file, like your name in the file name, is when we have to go back through like the archive to see who uploaded what. That makes it easier that way. But when we're actually grading it, we need to have your name on it. So do not forget to write your name on it, because otherwise that's a 0. Post-quiz is due the following Sunday, so your lab is due on Monday, and then that coming Sunday, your post-quiz is due. After you do your pre-quiz and after you do your lab, so like somewhere around Tuesday, Wednesday, I will post a video talking about any hang-ups that people had on the labs, like the big problems that people had with the labs. I also have videos for my other course, which is the GL 109 section I1. You're welcome to review those videos as well. I'm not putting links to those, but they are on the YouTube channel, so go ahead and watch them and listen to me rant like a lunatic. And also there's older videos on there from Jen and I's class this summer, so some of the information is still relevant. The dates, of course, are not relevant, so please ignore those when they say, oh yeah, you've got a practical next Tuesday. Don't mind that unless it's a current video. Post-quiz following week, already said that. Must do the pre-quiz to get access to the lab. The lab manual. You should not have got a lab manual from the bookstore. The lab manual is posted online. There is a link for it. You click on that. Only print the pages you need. Do not try to work ahead in this class at all, because the lab manual is currently under revision. And I'm working it like about 2 labs out from whatever we're working on right now. So working ahead will not do you any good, because things could change and then you could be submitting something that doesn't even exist anymore. So definitely make sure you're staying in line with the course. Also, I will give you feedback on anything that you missed, like on the pre-quiz, if it's something that I'm like, hey, watch this, you know, correlation, causation kind of stuff, hint, hint, wink, wink. Lab practicals, still 2 of them. The dates are listed. They will be live, as it says. If you have any questions on lab stuff, contact myself, Candace Carl, last name Carl, K-A-R-L-L. I'll show up in the JC directory. Make sure you're emailing me from your JC email. If you do not do that, I cannot respond technically. So make sure you are staying on top of these things. If you have questions, definitely contact me. There is an app called Remind, and it's like text messaging, and I have a video up, I think, that I talk about it a little bit, and the course code for it is GEL 109. So if you find an app, it's called Remind. Looks like a little cloud with like a, well, it looks like a little like comment bubble cloud kind of thing. You can download that, sign up as a student, and it works as text messaging, like I said. So if you have a quick question that you want to ask me something, you can shoot it to me. If you're like, I don't know what a balance is, then I can be like, hey, a balance is X. Or if you're not sure what the graduated cylinder is, first thing I would do is Google that kind of stuff if you're not really sure. Because it's better to Google things than to get them wrong. When it comes to identifying materials, when it comes to actually Googling an answer for something, that will not help you, because I also Google to make sure that you are not Googling your answers. So keep that in mind. That's plagiarism, that's cheating, and it will not be tolerated, and it will be a 0 for the assignment, and it gets reported to the academic dean. So watch that kind of stuff. But if you have any questions, get a hold of me, and good luck on your first lab.